How's everyone doing today? Hope you're all having a fantastic, wonderful day. We're going to go ahead and jump right back here into some more Project Nope Zone. Hope you're all doing well. Hope you're all doing well. Alrighty, so how do you fix a broken pizza with tomato paste? That was the dad joke of the day. Okay, let me just come around here. This new speed still messing with me a little bit. Alright, so we are after redstone, so we can finish out our mob farm. Okay, so that's all fine. Let's go ahead and give a look here. Alright, we're still missing tin and osmium, which we could go ahead and smelt up real quick to finish off that quest. There's some tin. And osmium is looking where? Up here? So there's our osmium. There's our tin. Looking good there. That should have completed that quest line. Good deal. We are needing cobalt as well. We don't have much cobalt, but that's okay for now. We can't smelt it in there. It has to be smelted in here. We do not have a choice on that. Do that, do this, do that, do that. That'll get us our osmium out. Boom. And then that should have completed that quest as well. For the osmium, we'll leave in there. Let's go ahead and void off the rest. No big deal. We can always get more, he says, and then he never finds any more ever again. Let's go check our mob farm over here real quick. We did have something perish over here. Looks like we collected all the materials from that. Turn that guy back on so we don't forget. And now, I think we picked up that sword. It's okay. Let's get gunpowder, bone, Imperium in there. Rotten flesh as well. Okay. So we need to head back to the nether because we still need more redstone. We were able to get a bunch of andesite, if I remember correctly. And this is just filling up. We probably don't need all the solium dust in there. Put a couple in there. We have 11 alloy. We could probably make another fan. But then we also want the speed controller. And that required the brass hands for the deployers. But that wasn't what held us up on the deployers. It was the fact that we needed sandpaper. Yeah, paper. Paper was the problem there. Just making sure we can't make... Yeah. Okay, cool. So, and then that was the purpose of the wheat, because we need to crossbreed into sugarcane. But for now, we're going to go grab some more redstone. So that way we can finish out our mob farm. Why? Why are you mad? Why are you mad? Just because you're brutes and you can be, I guess? Can't hit him? Don't know if that killed him or not. If I do a slash back, I don't know if that saves between, you know, shutting down the pack or not. Looks like it does. That's handy. We have torches. I need that to be there. Do a little F7 action. Diamond, cool. Not really what we're after, but cool nonetheless. We got some ancient debris. Okay, sure. Is that redstone? It is. Nice. Okay, cool. Let's grab this redstone. Nice. Got some more diamond there. Uranium. Okay. Won't be needing that for a while. More uranium, but I guess even if we don't need it, we'll still grab it because we don't have a choice here. Hopefully my audio levels are okay. Looks like might have to adjust the block levels down to 10%. There we are. Zinc, good to see, good to see. Iron. Lava crystal is gonna take a while to break. That's okay. Got more zinc there. Quartz. Iron. And that was torches. Of course. Okay. Let's go ahead and trash the rack. Go ahead and sleep in the bed. And then we can make some torches. Probably using coal. Yeah, we got plenty of coal. We got plenty of coal. Use some charcoal also. There we go. There we go. Got a lot of copper. It might be time to make some storage drawers for all this stuff. Then let's get 8. There we go. Oops. Lapis. Have a drawer. Get ruby, sapphire, peridot, diamond, emerald, lava crystal, frost crystal. I feel like there should be another gem. But maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm just crazy. Niter. And we'll need more drawers. That's not where I wanted that. Is this broken? I think somehow that ended up on the back. That's fine. We can probably put Cerulean Dust in one. And then Appetite. Probably Rock Candy. Wait, an Itch. Cinnabar. I guess Redstone. And then this stuff there. Copper definitely needs one. Then there, that isn't enough for everything, but it definitely did buy us some time. There's 2 more. That should be 4 more. And then this one will be our last one for the block. So that's all looking good. And get that smelted up. Any mobs? Absolutely, there's been some. Got a helmet, nice. Less nice than this one. Four armor. 2 armor. Gives us more speed. I don't know if I necessarily want speed right now. But we do have a helmet replacement, which is always good. So here's this for our block. Then we need stone slabs, which it looks like we're out of. We have 1 stone. So give me 2 more. Then we will need some iron. 4 of those. Iron goes here. Redstone block goes there. Of course, that's after I get these. There's another mob pan ready to go. Can I get up here? No. So that should perfectly line up. Then our next one, go there. Need a lot more redstone for that, though. And currently we have 0. All right. Onward we go. Might as well pick up the zinc over here. Got another ravine, but it looks easy enough to patch. Because we are on the side of it. There we go. Also want to do this. And that. Pick that up. There we go. Looking good. Emerald. And some gold. A lot less netherrack on this strip. So far. Don't have a really good way here without doing this. Clean that up. Same thing here. I've mastered the tool. I was gonna say, it looked like we were getting into another little divot here. A little bit of this. A little patchwork. Goes a long way. This is gonna take a little bit to mine. There it goes. We did collect it though, so that's okay, we got another hole here to fill. This one might be a little bit more annoying. Not too bad. And this... oh, shit. Even though that guy had an ability totem, I didn't want to mess with him. Because that would have instantly pissed off everybody else in the area. And that's kind of not what we're after. That's not really what we're after here. Okay, let's unequip that. Not sure exactly what all we got, so if I run through here first, that cleared up a couple of things. Osmium, zinc. Imperium. There's a couple of gold. What's the level requirement here? $19. We're just short. Not that we need step assist, but I'd like to at least get it on. So that way we're not losing the potential there. That was my bad. I should have turned that on before. Did get a helmet from it, so that's cool. Hopefully it's a good one. Two armor. Steel touch iron helmet of sprinting. Yeah, has less max health, but better than this one. Better than this one for sure. Alright, let's get... where's our gunpowder going? In here? Gonna do the rotten flesh. Okay, I don't necessarily want to do a slash back. It's also going to be rough trying to get back to that mine through our manual mine, but I think that's going to be our only option, really. Just get our sword ready. We'll sprint for it. I think it was this way. Yeah, looks like it. Looks like it. It's actually gone out quite a ways. Unfortunately, I'm pretty sure that's redstone. So I kind of do need to go down here. I don't necessarily want to extend my mind any further, but I do want to grab that redstone. So let's Go ahead and grab it. Pick up some extra blocks here from around the area. And pillar up. There we go. Yeah, this is going to be the end of this direction, which is a shame because we actually did go quite a ways with it. We did go quite a ways with it there. Let's try this way. With the torches in our offhand, of course. And a little F7 action. I chose this way because looking at the mini-map, there's more landmass going out this direction. We could have optimized it a little bit more, I would say, but... Okay. Whiny? How's it going? How's it going? There we are. One to spare. Doing fine myself. Chilling, hanging out. Playing some Minecraft. Okay, we're looking for redstone. That's where we're at. So we can hopefully finish off the mob farm. Day's going good. Day's going good. And yourself? Excuse me, sorry. Disrupted a little bit? How come? Why is that? What's going on? If you feel like sharing, you don't have to, of course. Out of inventory space. Let's trash the netherrack. As always. Not feeling okay? Oh, okay. You got a bug going around? Feeling sick? You're just exhausted? Yeah, I get it. I get that. I have my days like that as well. I have my days like that as well. Sometimes you just kind of gotta lay around and not do anything for a day. Are you guys coming after me? No, you're not. Okay. Well, I hope you guys find whatever you're after and I hope it doesn't become me. Don't love the fact that they're crowding me here. Hopefully they target on their thing and I can get past it. Oh, that's rough. Okay, looks like we have run out of land mass in this direction. Yeah, I do too. I do too. I understand what you mean. Usually on my insomnia days, I just, I honestly just lay around the house and don't do much. When I haven't slept good the night before, I have the same condition. I fully understand what you're saying. But there's always a mixture in my head, right? I'm always like, okay, is the solution, do I lay around because I feel tired? Or do I do something today, force myself to do something? That way it wears me out for bedtime. And then I'll get a good, night's sleep tonight, even though I'm already tired. And I don't know. I haven't really found the answer to that at all. My sleep pattern is definitely not regular by any means. Mr. President Mason. That mob on the map there says Mr. President Mason. That's funny. That is funny. But yeah, so I don't have a solution on the whether you should be active or lay around. I tend to opt to lay around and then be active in the situations where I can be. So I kind of try to balance it out a little bit. But yeah, as far as the overall, I don't have a solution. Just speaking from personal experience. If you find the answer, let me know. If you figure out the answer. I am from the US, currently living in the Philippines. Okay, we've kind of run out of track on this one too. What about yourself? Where are you from? Thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to Rapids Legion. Thank you very much for that follow. Let's see here. I could try going this way, but it doesn't look like there's a lot of landmass this way either, which is annoying. I could try going further here. Like there's quite a bit of landmass here. There's a gas somewhere. That gas is loud. That gas is so loud. Maybe that'll quiet it down a little bit. Zinc. Something else I haven't found in this run through yet is prosperity. I don't think we found any prosperity ore. What do I do in the Philippines? I mostly just do this. I mostly just stream. I am studying to recertify. I'm a IT professional. I'm in the process of studying to recertify for my certs, so that way when I do go back to the US, I'll already have my certs in order to go back to work. Which I am nervous for. Which I'm definitely nervous for. It'll be my first job since leaving the military, whenever that does happen. And with all of the medical problems that I acquired whilst in the military, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to hold stable employment. But I won't know until I cross that bridge. Really running out of inventory space here. Probably don't need the slabs on me. The wheat's kind of whatever. I don't know if we have another hemp seed, which is why I don't want to get rid of it. I don't know if we need hemp specifically for something later on. That still zinc. Yeah, it's weird. We're not getting any prosperity. I mean, zinc's fine. Zinc's great. We need zinc, but cobalt. You have good followers, but your channel panel is not that good, though. What's wrong with my panel? And my profile pic also. I believe my profile pic is my logo, right? You can customize your profile into cartoon art. I don't like to do cartoon art myself. I've had some cartoon art in the past, and it's fine. It's just it doesn't match me, right? Finally, some redstone. I've had various artists do stuff for me over the years, and I don't know. I just tend to default back to my logo just because I'll run the artist's work for a bit, and then after a while, I'm just like, that's not really speaking for me. Some of the work you've done, okay. Yeah, I have a Twitter. It should have been posted in the chat not too long ago. I think. Yeah, yeah, it's there in chat. Assuming that link still works. Not 100% that link still works. I know the X link on my page should work. That should bring you to my Twitter profile there. I'm not sure if the one in the chat still works. Yeah, of course. Of course. Alrighty here. We found a little bit of redstone, but we are not nearly where we need to be. We also barely have any leather, which is also disconcerting. Because we need leather to make a backpack. A backpack would make all this mining a lot easier. That's your username? Okay. I should be able to see it if you give me a message over on X. I should be able to see your username. I didn't mean to place it. That's annoying. I didn't mean to place that torch. Anyway, let's go back home. Prepare our hammer. How much redstone we got? 31. Check and see if we've collected any passively. We have. That's lovely. Brings us up to 45. And we need a total of 72 for our next block. For our last block. It'll be our last block. And then we can quit doing all this mining. For a while. We got anybody over here? Nope, doesn't look like it. And then let me check my leather stock. I don't have any there. I have 1 leather total. That's a shame. Is that accurate? Might be accurate. Yeah, for sure I will. For sure. Okay, leather. Botania, which I already knew that one. I was trying to see if there's any other ways. Cows, of course. Really strange we have not had any passive mobs spawn. Very, very strange. And in the last world, they were spawning all over the place. A redstone furnace. Specifically? Or can I just smelt for rotten flesh? Nope. Does not allow me to do that. Does not allow me to do that. Okay. My Discord link is also expired. Okay. I didn't know that was a thing. I will have to remedy that. Is this? No way. I was gonna say, there's no way. I must not have just collected that. I'll have to try to fix that on our break here in a couple minutes. I don't know why the Discord link would expire, but I trust you. I understand that it did. That's not what I'm saying. Just I don't know why it would. We could have trashed that anyway, because we already had some. Let's get rid of some of this. Okay. So we need some redstone to finish off the mob farm. Specifically, we need quite a bit left. But then once that's done, we can finish the mob farm off, block it up, have both sides running. It'll be great. Waiting me on Twitter. Yeah, I'll check that later too. Assuming I don't forget. We need redstone. And the whole reason I went home was because my hammer broke and I forgot. See how that works? See how that works? Okay. Hammer, cobblestone, hammer, cobblestone. There we are. Now back. Oh, can't. Can't yet. Gotta wait. Oh, one more second. And boom. Okay. Hey, redstone. That's what we need. Love mining directly into it. Yeah, it's gonna be a pain to keep going this way. So let's just attempt to block it off here. Quickly, quickly. Okay, that was scary noises. Whoa, hello. That was a scary noise right there. Trying to get me through the wall. Okay, let's go a bit further back. We actually have more landmass this direction. Alright. All this soulstone patches are very annoying. And I'm out of torches again. Lovely. Okay. Oh, shit. This isn't where we want to be. Ten seconds. Oh, fuck me. Okay, I'm not... Okay, this is... Okay, I know where we are. Run our way back down this way. Should be an opening on the right-hand side. And I'm pretty sure this is the tunnel where we were. Looks like it, yes. Home. Grab some sticks. Go ahead and do that. Not that. Redstone. Getting there. Not quite there yet, but we are getting there. And that's not it either. But we are getting ever closer to our goal of finishing off the mob farm. With that, we're going to go ahead and take a quick 5-minute break here. Feel free to grab yourself a drink, grab yourself a snack. And I'll be right back. No worries, Whiny. Let me go ahead and hop over here onto Twitter. Or X. Let's see. Okay, so go here. There. Go to there. There we go. There. There we are. Okay. Okay. Think I got that sorted out. Let's go ahead and jump back into this. Alright. We need more rock candy, which means we're going to need some sticks. And 16 of these. There we are. Taken care of. Let's go check over here. Doesn't work if I don't turn it back on. Does not work if I don't turn that back on. Let me go ahead and drop off this glass. We don't need that on us right now. Let's grab the plaster, I guess. Never know when some plaster would be necessary. And now, do a slash back. Get our F7 out. We got our torches. We need more redstone. Finish off the mob farm. Then we can progress with other things. We're so close. So close to finishing off the mob farm. Give us a bit more redstone. Just a bit more redstone, please. I don't see... Oh, there's some right there. If I can get over to it without dying or being shot off of my perch, that might be the last bit that we need, which would be fantastic for us. Let's go ahead and fill this in. Not that. This. And this. So we can protect ourselves a little bit here. And then do this. Finish hollowing this all out. There we go. That wasn't very much at all. All that, and it wasn't even very much. Okay. There we are. Hey, we got some leather though. Woo! And that's the end of our strip mine. Alright, let's do a slash home. And we will see where we're at. We did not get any redstone while we were away. Need to remember that whenever I'm doing this to unequip the torches. Alrighty, there's that. That. Have a little bit more leather. If I look at a backpack, I think. Ooh, we have just enough. Just enough. This is a sophisticated backpack. Yes, it's the one we want. So we have enough of that. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. We have enough string. We just need a chest, which we have right here. There's this, that, that, that. Backpack, we cannot ship it in. That's okay. Boom. Finally got our backpack. We should be able to upgrade it to an iron backpack, then to a gold backpack, gold backpack 8. We did get a little bit more redstone. It might be enough. That should have been 8. We can go all the way up to diamond on the backpack, which is fantastic. And then we would want a magnet upgrade, which requires ender pearls, which we do not have. A pickup upgrade? I don't know if that works while on. I think it would have to be the back. It might work. But we need a sticky piston, and we have yet to get any slime spawning in because we need cursed earth for that. Something did die over here. Looks like a skeleton. We need cursed earth in order to get the slimes. We do have enough to put this guy on now. I mean, that's nice. I don't need it on per se, but it is a way of storing the levels for it. So that's cool. Let's go ahead and equip our backpack. And then let's go ahead and look at our backpack controls. Category. Back. It's going to be B. We're going to change that to... I don't know if that actually works. That works. That works. Now, if we could only do a magnet upgrade, we can't do that without Enderman. Once again, we need cursed earth for that. So, but speaking of which, we need 72 redstone. Which we have 80, which is great. Let's get 9 iron. This should be able to make our last mob pan that we needed to make, which is fantastic for us. Once that gets done, we are going to need 4 more iron, as well as a bit more stone. Yes, 3 more stone. For now, we'll pop it in there. All right. And then it's iron here. No. It's iron here. And stone on the outside. Like this. Like that. Like that. Like that. There's our last mob pan. All of our grinding for our mob pans can finally cease. I forgot to turn this guy back on. But we got it taken care of now. We did not get anything else there. Game. But now, we do this, place this down, place that down, get rid of this torch, take some of this, block off here so nothing can spawn there, get rid of this, well, I guess technically we don't need to put that there. We can put the actual cobblestone there. Now, we should be able... Yo! Nana James! Thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to Rapids Legion. Okay, so how you doing today? If we take a couple of sticks which we have one of. If I run around a bit, I should be able to eat one of these candy rock things. That'll give us another stick, which is great. I can do this. There's my 2 levers. Now, boom, 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 boom. Now we have a fully functional, other than collection, mob farm up and running on both sides. So that is taken care of now. And then in the future, we upgrade that to Cursed Earth. Sorry, I can't type in chat right now. We upgrade that to Cursed Earth. We'll get our slime drops. We'll get our Enderman. All that stuff. It'll be fantastic. It'll be absolutely fantastic. So finally, after all that grind, all that work, we're done with that. So now, really the only thing we can focus on is getting our paper. Because we do not have the ability yet to do this. We don't. What about a drain? Could I do a drain? No. Oh. Huh? Did they change this? That's an item drain. If I type in XP, maybe it was. There's the XP tap. Yeah, the singularity drain. That's how we did it last time. Okay. I don't see a pylon. Not seeing. So here's an obelisk. Pretty sure we're nowhere near this. That's not too bad. What about this? Okay. Okay. Mana Emerald. Rip. I was like, this seems doable. I didn't even look at this. So we need 2 Mana Emeralds. 2 Mana Emeralds for this setup. Two Mana Emeralds for this setup. Obviously this. Well, this doesn't actually require any XP buckets. Okay. So we actually just need 1 Enderman to spawn, and then we can make this. We need 1 Enderman to spawn over there, and then we can make that. And that's all going to be chance and luck. Unless we... I'm jumping on the bed for no reason. We could try to go to the Nether and search for the tainted biome that allows the Endermans to spawn. But then we're gonna have to fight them ourselves. If I look up Pearl, that's so far away. A Nebulous Heart, which I'm pretty sure we have not gotten. I think we got a zombie version. Yeah, we got a zombie heart. Because we have not had any Enderman spawn over there as of yet. Okay. So then what? Botania could get us there. If this big thing over here is the stronghold, if that is the stronghold, which I'm not sure it is, that's an option as well. Preferably, I would like to get into power generation, which can be done here. Which is hilarious because we needed the coke oven before the kiln bricks, supposedly, but we did the kiln first. Go ahead and fix that so that way the quest actually updates. There we are. There we go. This requires steel, but if I remember right, it's the kinetic dynamo that's a bitch. Yeah. The electrical copper, which is liquid redstone on blazing copper. But didn't we find a solution to this? Yeah, if we just make the engineer's workbench, we don't need the blazing copper. So then the question is, do you do a windmill or a water mill? That would be our power source. And then our power source, well, we can't do jetpacks without leather. And as of yet, we have yet to get a single passive mob to spawn. And I don't know if that's because of the biome we're in, or what. Something did spawn in there. And got taken out, so that's lovely. Looks like a skeleton. So even with this, we still wouldn't be able to do a jetpack because we don't have passive mobs spawning. If I look at this, this requires buckets of XP. As well as something. Cottonseed, industrial hemp seed. So yeah, this, I don't think we have any carrots. I don't think currently we have any carrots. We have beetroot. We have wheat. If I look at this, bookmark it. We have wheat, beetroot. I don't think we have potatoes or carrots yet. Okay. I guess for now, let's water our plants and see if we can't get some spreading happening here. This does work, it's just not as effective as the bone mealer perk. Just not as effective as the Bone Mealer perk. Two, three, three, one. 2, 2, 3, 1, 1. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Rain's terrible. We don't like the rain. We do not like the rain. Two, one. That's worse. We're gonna have to hunt through these beginning seeds and find our best one. Ideally, it will be the one at the very end. But that's not guaranteed. Not guaranteed by any means. But we would love to get a 10-10-10 wheat seed. And then a 10-10-10 beetroot seed. And that'll make getting the sugarcane be 10-10-10 instantly by the end of that. It'll make getting the sugarcane itself easier. Let me go ahead and... There you go. I toggled the rain. I was surprised that button actually worked. Just so we can get rid of the rain. So it's not affecting the stream. And or VOD. Okay, this wheat needs a little bit more motivation, apparently. So this gave us a 2-1-3-1-2, 3-1-3-2-2. Okay. Boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. I would love to see at the very end here if we got some 4s or 5s. Some 4s or 5s would be really good. I'm also hoping we're far enough away from that. Did I forget to turn the thing on again? No, I did. Turn it on. Nice. Looks like we got a wither skeleton that popped in there. As well as a creeper. I don't think watering the sticks was doing anything. Doesn't look like it. As soon as I switch back over to the dirt, seems to be worked a little better. Alright, come on, give us some 4s or 5s. We got 1 5. We got a 5 there. Got a 4 there. Okay. That's okay. Not where I expect to see a 5. Not by any means. But you know what? It works. It works. Then we should have one more crop stick over here. Didn't turn it back on, dang it. That time I really didn't. Okay, apparently I don't need to turn it off if I just jump next to it. Okay, come on. Try to refresh it there. Sometimes that was working. So this went from a 22325 to a 22325. Just the same. Just the same. Boom. 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 Mm. 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 Alright, what's our stats on this last plant? Wait for it to fully grow before I start looking. That way, in case it wants to jump across. 22435. 22325. It's getting there. Getting there. Love to see the mutation gene start popping up. That'd be really nice. Let's go ahead and go to sleep. Oh, not yet, I guess. There we go. So far, it seems like with the watering can, if you target a block where only one block of the area is able for the plant to grow in, it seems to work a little bit better. it seems like the tick rate actually targets that plant better. That might just be a little bit of bias that I'm seeing, but that's what it looks like. Come on. Do this. Do this. Do this. Do this. Do this. Do this. Yeah, when it comes to the spreading aspect, I don't really know where I should be targeting. Should I be targeting the spot where I want the plant to go, or should I be targeting the spot that the plant is growing from? Okay, we started with a 2-2-3-2-5. We're ending with a 5-4-2-4-5. That's some pretty serious stat gain across the board. And I am very happy with those results. We are running out of crop sticks. But we are getting results. Once again, I don't know if I should be watering here, because that's where the plot is going to go to, or whether I should be watering here, because that's the plant that needs to jump across. Boom, boom. I'll be curious to see how much gain we got from this small patch, if any. Surely we'll have some. Our mutation's high enough that we should have some stat change. So 5-4-2-4-5, 6-4-3-4-6. Yeah, it's happening. It's just not, because we're going smaller and smaller every time. It's just not a what, there's not that much wow factor in it. So at this point, we might as well put some stuff away here. Discard the wheat seeds. And then we want our buckets. So we can go ahead and make some more treated wood. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There. Got us quite a bit more. Yeah, this is fine, I guess. Maybe by there we'll have enough for a 10-10s? The 10 of 10s? Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Also, if I look at a clicker for a player, no. Nope, nope, nope. Just trying to see if we can automate the watering here without us having to stand here. Sprinklers. Yeah. Sprinklers a possibility. We need the irrigation tank. As well as the channel. Or we want this channel, not the hollow channel, I guess. Like that's pretty easy. That's pretty easy. That's not too bad. I think we just have to fill the tank up with water. And the aqueous accumulator, we could probably make that as well. Yeah, we could probably make a little automated watering system here. Maybe about a fluid, so if we do this, and we look at pipe, fluid pipe, also doable. Let's work on that. Let's work towards that goal. We don't have to stand there watering this whole thing. So we're gonna want a tank. At least one. And some channel. And it's a 7x7 area. And we want the sprinkler above the crop. Which means we want our channel to be one higher. Like this. And then essentially there to there, and then we don't need one in the center. So if we come out here, this will be our tank. Did I seriously use all? No. I was like, where's my channel? I can't, okay. So I have to manually place it. I cannot wand it. That's fine. So there's that. I wasn't sure if that was going to connect or not. Okay. Go ahead and go to sleep. Check the mob farm, as always. Trying to be very careful with my jump there. Make sure there's nothing left on the ground that I can see. Come back over here. Now, let's just turn all that to wood. I think we just need this much more. Okay. And then this middle bit. Will be a basin or a tank. Down below is going to be sprinklers. Up top will be the aqueous accumulator. Bronze isn't too bad. We have an alloy kiln, tin and copper. We only need 4 bronze for this. So, are not all of our ingots in there? Okay. So give me a copper. How much? It's 3 copper. And then a tin. Like that. And then we bring it into there. That'll get us our bronze. And then we're going to need a couple of redstone. And then iron. And then another iron and a couple of glass. Then we need our bronze. So bronze is here. Glass is there. Servo's there. Iron's there. Oh, so close. And a bucket. There's our aqueous accumulator. And then essentially, what I'm going to want to do is above this, we are going to want to pipe down into that tank. And then we have that. We need this. So we're going to need... Yep, that's fine, dear. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. We need 2 buckets for this. We used 1 already. There's this. That. 2 buckets. Need 6 iron and a redstone. Pretzel, what's wrong? Loading. Thank you. Alright, this. It's gonna be 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. make our infinite water source. We have our bucket. That's good. We have this already. I think we already have what we need here. Then we just need the sprinklers themselves. But then what we should be able to do here, I'm going to need a few more building blocks. Oh crap, we didn't get the outside edge. That makes sense. That makes sense. There we go. So give me a few building blocks here. And now, this will... I want it on top, please. There we go. Then that. Here. And then I want... here. This. This. That. No, this is too high. This is too high. Because it has to be in line with this. So we actually want water here, which means underneath, like that, like this, that. Okay. Water. There. Water. There. Okay, now we got water infinitely. Then we want to do that. Now we have infinite water running through all of these. So now we just need to attach the sprinklers to the bottom. You just need to attach the sprinklers to the bottom, and everything will be good. Sprinklers are expensive. Sprinklers are very, very expensive. So we start casting out our iron. We're gonna need a lot of it. Check the mob farm as always. I was worried about that. A little bit too close there. Okay. Okay. Go ahead and drop off some of this stuff. Cobblestone. First time we've used the plaster since this playthrough. Everything usually kills us way too fast. So for sprinklers, We're gonna need 48. 48 sprinklers. Now we don't need 48. We don't need a sprinkler per crop. It doesn't... I'm not sure how many blocks. Is there an AgriCraft book? Is there an AgriCraft book? I don't think that's the book I want. It's the only book in the mod. I don't have a way of making a book right now anyway. We'll make a few sprinklers and we'll see what happens, I guess. Start with one, and we'll build up from there. Oh, also, I am going to want to put torches above the farm. That way nothing spawns up there. But anyway, yeah, we'll just make some of this and we'll see what happens. Iron bars. It's the buckets that are the expensive part. If I attach a sprinkler, let's say here. I can't tell if that's really doing anything. I mean, it looks like it might be, but maybe another sprinkler would be better. I wish I could see the particles. If I go into here... If I go into here, turn off bobbing. I don't like bobbing anyway. Particles are on, all of them. All particles are on, I don't know why. Maybe the particles just don't work. I don't know if it does like a 3x3 area or what. Yeah, all that only gave us, yeah, not a whole lot there. Not a whole lot there in terms of iron. Let's get our axe here. Let me put... Let's assume it does a 3x3. If we assume it does a 3x3, we would need one here to do a 3x3. And then this one would be the last one. So then this here, or not there. It would be here. This would be a 3x3. But currently, we'd want it here or here. Got our first 10 stat there. Because if it does a 3x3, yeah. And if we put 2 more sprinklers down, we get the majority. We could also just center the sprinklers in each section also. Like we put it right here. We put it right here. And then this one. So to do this section. This one. Then we put 2 more down on that side. Then we get fill in the gaps. So start there. Couple of buckets. There's a couple of sprinklers. Maybe we want one here. We want one here. And if we're assuming 3x3s, we need one more here, one more there. That would cover the whole area. Also, at this point, we may not need this water in the bottom anymore. Because the sprinklers themselves might handle it. Anyway. So 9 to 10, then 7 to 8, 8 to 9, 9 to 10. Roughly, it should be a 10 by 10, 10, 10, 10 when it gets there. Maybe one step sooner. Now, is this working? I cannot tell. It might be. But I also feel like if we just add in a couple more sprinklers to ensure coverage, it would be 4 more. Because we would want one here, here. Yeah, 4 more. Just to ensure coverage. And then we're going to need more bars. And there. 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 And in theory, everything is covered now. So that's a 10, 10, 10 right here. I would assume these would also keep it watered. So like we probably don't need this water here anymore. There we go. There's our second 10, 10, 10. It would have sucked. We almost lost one of them. Okay. So now, to get to the sugar cane, It's beetroot. Can I get beetroot from wheat? No. No, you cannot. Okay. Can I get beetroot from carrots? Carrot is wheat and potatoes. Potatoes you gotta get yourself. So nope. So I have to level up a beetroot myself. There's a beetroot. Now hopefully, with all these sprinklers, it might go a little faster. Can't. I can't. Okay. I cannot plant the beetroots. I need a beetroot seed. Sure. Does that make sense? Now, if I do that with the watering can, does that drastically increase the speed? Can't really tell. Also, these are all not full of water. Where do I look to see if they got water? Is it just the channel that tells me if it's got water? So if the channel has water, the sprinkler has water. Okay. With that, let's go ahead and take our next break here, guys. We'll let all this run in the background while we're on our break, but no gameplay will happen during the break. I'll see you guys all in about 5 minutes or so. Feel free to grab yourself a drink, grab yourself a snack, and I'll be right back. Alrighty, guys, go ahead and jump back into this. Okay. Do we have any progress? Let's turn around and reveal. Hey, we had some progress. That's looking good. Is the harvester in this, I wonder? There's a mechanical harvester from Create. Not exactly what I don't think that works with the crop sticks. I'm pretty sure it would just break the crop sticks. Does Agricraft have something? It has a greenhouse something or other? Okay. Apparently a leather pouch is for holding seeds. Okay, that's interesting. Iron crop sticks. I don't even know what the benefit of. Well, there's not even a recipe for the iron crop stick, so that's nothing apparently. Nothing apparently. Remove weeds. There's no weeds. Moving crops around. There's a seed analyzer, which is it's part of the quest line, but it's not really necessary for what we're doing. And then the magnifying glass. Yeah, there's no like auto farming. It doesn't look like it. With Agricraft at least. This seems to be working ish. Go ahead and sleep. Is there greenhouse glass? If I look at glass, there's framed. Tiled. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Does not look like it. Okay. Let's see what the mob farm's been up to here. Okay, we are out of inventory space. Golden chest plate. Kind of meh. Oh, we have a backpack. Duh. Just made that thing. Which is why I forgot about it. Doesn't look like anything else is over there. What do we got here? Just plain golden leggings? Nope. Leather boots of the current. Might be useful. Let's get some chest upgrades if we can. Or are we? Oh, no. I probably put it in my backpack. Yep. Okay. Gold. And I don't think we're really at the level where we can do diamond yet. But if we look at upgrade, we want the... This is all iron chest. Iron to gold. Wood to iron. Do I have any planks in here? I do. I do. Does this. And then that. That'll be helpful. That'll be helpful. Go ahead and drop all this stuff off. We'll sort it out after we're done. Okay. We want out of here. We want our engineer's hammer back. And our axe to be in here also. Right there. And our bow. And probably our ingots back. Maybe the charcoal. Maybe that andesite alloy. Maybe that brass. So we'll pull out our create stuff. Right here, there. If I just type in that create. Okay, that doesn't work. Pull out the crop sticks. Or shafts. I have to manually look at all this stuff because apparently you can't filter it by mod. With the glass. Maybe the iron bars. Planks. And most of this stuff we'll just put in there. Go ahead and smelt up more iron. Alright, how's this coming along over here? 3-3. Okay, making progress. Our crop sticks are in there. That's fine. Are we out of buckets now? It does appear to be the case. We are out of buckets. Put these in here. Put the miniature heart, the Inferium, creeper head, the zombie head, the rotten flesh. Doing a little bit of cleanup. Solium doesn't need to be in there. Gunpowder bones. Blaze rods. These random swords and pickaxe. Crossbow. The solium doesn't need to be in there. We have a drawer for you now. I should also make sure that, no? Okay. I was gonna say I should make sure that we don't have anything sitting on the ground over there. Got a jump boost totem. Could be handy. Could be handy. Didn't mean to do that. Change my DPI switch. It's gonna be loud for a second. Sorry, guys. I think one more. Yeah. There we go. Nope. That's okay. We'll deal with it for now. I just might turn a little bit fast. Alright. That is coming along nicely. We have some good stuff here. I don't really care about the jump boost per se. Yo. How's it going? How's it going? Welcome back. How was your breakfast? Alright, so that's all done. Four. Now you're better. Okay. It's good? Good. Glad to hear it. I don't really care about these beetroots. Let's... Yeah, no worries. No worries at all. Yeah, it's been so long since I was active, like, all the time on X or Twitter or whatever you want to call it, that I had to remember how to look at my follows and all that. But, I think I figured it out alright. I think I figured it out alright. Where's my planks? Right here. I also need to make a new couple of buckets. There we are. There we are. Alright, where are we at currently here? 4s? Yeah. We're gonna need another... You're sharing your portfolio? Check it out. Okay. I will advise, don't do it in a link, because I do not click links online. So if you just want to send me some photos or something like that. Or your portfolio, that'd be cool. Or if you've made some posts, you can at me on a post also. Appreciate it, appreciate it. Thank you for understanding. Whatever you think is gonna catch my attention. Yeah, panels would be good. I definitely know my panels need to be updated for sure. They're kind of a mismatch right now because I had some artwork done in the past and it was part of a rebranding, and then I kind of went back to my original brand and forgot to turn that guy back on. Okay. We're getting there. We're getting there. Like, even my logo was, yeah, no worries. Even my logo was custom made for me by one of my buddies. And, but he has a full-time job, so I can't expect him to be doing, you know, a bunch of work. I don't even know what the font is that he used, so I can't even like. I would love it to match, right? I would love everything to match as far as like the logo with everything, but. Where are we at here? Pick these out. Those placed in. Lapis, sapphires, some of this dust. Do I have copper? I do have copper. Niter and sulfur. More redstone, love it. I like how we're getting all the redstone now, not when we needed it. Why is this stuff not going in? Go in, please. Emeralds. Behave. And go in your drawers. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. I'll check that out a little bit later. Let's do this. Yeah, absolutely. Sounds good. All right, let's see here. Alrighty. You're at an 8. So a lot of growth there. We just need to swap over here real quick. Let's try to help it out. Yeah, I'm definitely in need of more emotes also. That's for sure. I only have 1 emote per subclass right now. And I have another 5 slots, I think, or something like that for the basic. Something I've been meaning to get around to, but life's been busy. Do you happen to know how to do animated emotes? Out of curiosity? I probably don't need all these. Probably to there? Rough estimate? Rough estimate. Because we already have our first 10. There's our second 10. Ooh, we don't need nearly as many as I thought we were going to. Probably by this one we'll have a 10-10-10. Or we have it right there. Cool. So we only need to do one more. off. Boop, 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 boop. And then we'll have one spare. Beautiful. That's what we like to see. All these sprinklers getting in my way. The 10-10-10 seed. And then here's this seed. Now all we should have to do is crossbreed these two seeds. And hopefully, eventually we'll pull out a sugarcane. Or we get it immediately. That's what you like to see. That's what you like to see. Just getting it immediately. Nice. Okay, cool. Okay. I've inadvertently blocked us ourselves in. That's not what I wanted to do at all. So let's align these with the sprinklers. So that way we can still get out. There we go. Okay, so now I do not have leather, but I do have the ability now to make paper. So I needed paper for the sandpaper so we can get the speed controller and really start cranking out our ores. Can't tell if that's all the items or not. Looks like it. Looks like it. Okay. So, do. Alright. So now we can make some paper. Get some sandpaper. Get into our backpack. And now we can finally continue on with what we were doing. We have those. We needed the hands and the andesite casings. Oh, no. We're not there yet. We need the... You know, this is why I have my DPI set a certain level. This is why I have my DPI set a certain level. And I accidentally exited out of the game because my DPI was too high. Let me open up the G-Hub and see if I can change it here so we don't have to listen to 800. Can I lock it? Can I lock it, please? Please tell me there's a lock it. Yes. So now if I click this, no, it still changes. It still changes. So I cannot lock it. I cannot lock it. Okay. Well, let's just leave that open. Now I know, right? Now I know I can keep that app open. Let's relaunch the pack and see how much progress we lost or did not. Hopefully the backups helped. Hopefully the backups helped. Yeah. Is there a disabled button on the mouse setting? Hold down a DPI shift button to quickly toggle to another. No, I would like to... Doesn't seem like I can do that. Let me do a quick Google. Oh, here. Let me do a quick Google search. Disable DPI button Logitech mouse. D-Hub, the software Logitech customized include DPI. You can then reassign it to a different action or disable it. Open, select your mouse, launch the software, navigate to button settings. Navigate the button settings, huh? So here's this. I found the mouse. Assignments. We'll have to see how much progress we lost here, guys. Hopefully it's not too much. Disable. There we go. That should have disabled the DPI button so it'll no longer change. Let's test it. And now it does nothing. That's what we wanted. Okay. Boom. Bow, bow, bow. Did it somehow, okay. I don't think really anything changed. Perhaps. Yeah, we may have gotten lucky there. We may have gotten lucky there that it saved the progress as it was closing or something. Anyway, we wanted the deployers. And we needed this guy, so we just need 3 iron plates. It did move me in my... There, that's fine. Okay, thank you very much. I will definitely have to check those out. We need 3 iron plates. While you were gone, I accidentally closed the game because my DPI setting, and then I was able to disable my DPI button now, so that's fixed now. But the game accidentally got closed, and I was scared. Thought I lost a lot of progress, but we did not. So we got lucky. Here's our deployers. So we needed those to make these. All right. So now we're probably gonna have to extend out a little bit here. We might have to make depots also. Yeah, we definitely need to extend out here. I keep forgetting we have this guy back here. So that's unfortunate. Could have been saving my hammer a little bit there. Not that the hammer's that expensive, but grab a bit there. Oh, it was the edge of that I was saying that was weird. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I will definitely do that. Also, by the way, where are you from? Out of curiosity. Just out of curiosity. I would honestly like something that, I mean, I haven't looked at your art style, right? So I haven't looked at your art style yet, but I'd prefer something that closely resembled my logo. Ideally. At least something in the same color scheme. For the panels. For the emotes, I have some ideas, but once again, I'll have to look at your art style to see. Alright, that looks pretty good. That doesn't. So close. Can I rotate you there? Okay, cool. Can you? Yep, match it. Nice. Match it. Good. I'm not sure if you need deployers with these. Come there now? Okay. Okay. Give me 5 minutes. Alrighty, let's see here. Depots. Not too bad. We can do that. Not too bad. We can do that. So it's going to be 3 of those, and 3 more of those. Bring your charger. Okay. And then it's logs we need, not. Yeah, 5 minutes. Here. And this. That guy there. And this guy here. There's our depots. There we are. And then we just need a gold plate with 5 nubs, 5 cogs, and 5 cogs. That's assuming it actually makes what we're trying to make. Assuming it makes what we're trying to make. We're going to need some more shaft for sure. definitely need more shaft. Alrighty, appreciate it. Appreciate it. Okay. We need 5 of these. Oh, we ran out of shaft. Okay. Still okay for now. There's that. And then nubs. Alright, so then 5. We're going to need a piece of gold. Right there. And then the order of operations is small cog, large cog, nubs. Small cog, large cog, nubs. Then gold plate. You're gonna do final touches on your pending project? No worries. I'm gonna be getting off here in about 3 minutes or so. Anyway. Send that to me when it's complete. Sweet, thanks. Appreciate it. See you soon. And thanks for hanging out tonight also. You as well. We just need this to work. Then we can speed up everything. And it was a success. That means in tomorrow's stream, we'll be able to finish this long project that we have been working on this whole time, which is speeding up, using our stress, speeding up our drill, speeding up all of our machines. I hope you guys did enjoy today's stream. We got our mob farm completed, we got a better farm set up, and we finally got our precision mechanism. I will see you guys all tomorrow. Have a good day, and see you later.